What's up, guys, and welcome back to House Flipper 2. Today we are going to be purchasing our first house. Now, we do own the PC family home here. Our parents are letting us borrow this. Eventually we're going to have to tackle this project, but to be honest, it's a pretty big undertaking. So we're going to hold off on this. We're going to buy something with the intent of flipping it and selling it. So let's take a look at what we have available here. Looks like we've got 6 properties in the Pinnacle suburbs and then 4 on the Crawfish Coast. I actually already kind of looked at some of these. I like this one here, the Blue Bungalow. It's small. It's a 1-1 small suburban house in a peaceful neighborhood. It's got some good bones here. Obviously, a little worse for wear. We're gonna have to do some cleaning up and change some materials and things like that. But all in all, looking like a pretty solid little starter house. $46,000, which we could afford and still have enough left over to be able to work with. Let's go ahead and purchase it. Flipping houses for profit isn't easy. You're going to need to clean, renovate, and furnish the house all without a quest list. Find potential buyers in the auction house tab. So take a look at this, man. This is honestly really nice. Looks like a good neighborhood. Plenty of old trees to add some character. I mean, the outside looks pretty good. You know, it's a little crazy with the bushes. We could potentially leave that. I mean, obviously we're gonna have to clean up a lot of this stuff here. Garage is looking nice. Not really a garage, a carport, I guess. Nice little backyard back here. All right, we're gonna get to work. Definitely gonna want to get rid of all the trash up front. I want to keep a lot of the flowers. I just kind of feel like it's a bit much here. I think we get rid of that one. I think we get rid of this. I mean, these kind of look like weeds. I like flowers and things. I like the little sunflowers here. I mean, that I feel like I don't really love that. But if we take these, we can move the sunflowers back, and that looks a little bit more purposeful there. Could even grab these little guys and throw those, up towards the staircase here. Get rid of these guys. We can move this guy back here. The overgrown look is nice sometimes, but I just feel like it was a bit much there. It's still kind of a bit much back here, but I guess we kind of have a similar vibe in the backyard, so maybe we like it like that. Definitely gonna want to throw all the trash away, and let's put this recycling bin over near the carport or something, just kind of out of the way. We could put it right like that. Definitely looks a lot better there. I mean, I feel like maybe in the backyard we want to get, it's very jungly back here. Is there a what's it called? A lawnmower? Oh, the rose was nice. We probably didn't have to get rid of that, but it's okay. We're just going to clean all this up. We're going to make it nice and tight here. I haven't seen the lawnmower. I know we had that in the past, so maybe it's not in this game yet, or maybe we haven't unlocked it. Technically, we still need to do like all the other little random email missions and stuff, because we don't even have the ability to make and destroy walls yet. So we're still early on in the game, but we're just making it work with what we have. Definitely gonna keep the trees. I like the trees. I like the bush here, the roses. In fact, we could duplicate this and make kind of a big rose bush here, a little 4-way rose bush. But we're gonna sell all the little things. These are all just kind of little weeds and stuff. Definitely leave this tree. Oh my gosh, you could sell the tree. That would never be good. All right. Well, at least we've got a backyard we can look at now. Up here on the front porch, let's get rid of all of this. This is just all junk. We're gonna have to fix that. Oh, see, we don't have the ability to fill this in. We're gonna need the block tool to be able to fix that. So we're just gonna get a nice rug. Let's clean this up first. But yeah, we're gonna have to get a nice rug and hopefully just be able to cover over that. Yep, nothing to see here. Just carpet outdoors. I know, kind of weird, but it's got to be done. Could get some nice white and gray chairs that we could throw out here. There's definitely a hole there, but it's gonna be fine. So we could set these up like so. Nobody's ever gonna know. It's weird that we have a red rug out here, but I guess it's what we got. All right, this is the interior. Gonna get the lights on everywhere. This is gonna take us back to the backyard. We've got a little laundry room. This is our bathroom, and then of course this is gonna be our bedroom back here. Let's get all the lights on. Definitely gonna have a lot of trash to get through here, but that's all right. Oh, we've got another little bin back here. That's convenient. I can't figure out how much of a what's it called, field of view I want. We're on 65 right now. I feel like maybe 70 looks a little bit better, especially in these smaller spaces. It lets you see a little bit more. So let me know what you guys think. But all right, we're just gonna get to work. We're gonna get to cleaning. This is gonna be one of the biggest undertakings of the day. We're definitely gonna be changing up this wallpaper. So I guess, do we have to clean it if we're just gonna remove it? We probably could just paint over it, but we'll see the bones first and we'll figure it out from there. This is disgusting. How anybody could live like this, I really don't understand, but we're gonna get it all taken care. Oh, wow, look at the floor. This is just terrible. Honestly, the wood looks nice. I might keep that. I was thinking just because it's, you know, it's a blue and white cottage, a little, I don't know the word I'm looking for. I was thinking light and airy. I was thinking about going with maybe a lighter color wood, a lot of white, you know, I wouldn't call it modern, but just like light, airy, just, you know, it's a small space, so you don't want a lot of clutter. You want to make it feel like it's bigger than it is. So we're going to try to open it up. Make it feel like you've got plenty of room, even though you maybe don't really. I mean, honestly, the ceilings are a decent height, so this could be a really, really cool spot. The red bathroom is going to have to go, though. That is just awful. All right, clean up all the trash all through here. Got old soggy pieces of bread and stuff. We're going to get rid of all the old silverware, all the stuff on the counters. Is that mold? That's mold on the fridge. It's suggestive mold. That one right there looks a little bit phallic to me. All right, let's clean this up. I like the wood countertops here, honestly. Everything is just covered in this mold, though, and it's not getting cleaned up. So we're going to have to get rid of this, too. Even the washer and dry... Dude, what are we even cleaning for? All of this is just going to get sold. Oh, my goodness, dude. This is absolutely disgusting, but hey... This is why it was $40K. Nobody else really wanted this, so we're going to take advantage. We are going to hopefully make a bunch of money off of it. I don't know. Like I said, I really like doing the little odd jobs and the emails and stuff. I feel like it gives us a wide variety, but we're definitely going to be doing some full-on house flipping as well. So we'll get a nice little mix going. Last but not least, here in the bedroom, I'm going to want to clean all this up. I don't know how anybody could live in a place this dirty. I mean, it was lived in. There's still like just cleaned up plants and stuff. Obviously, people were here. There was dirty dishes on the counter, so good riddance. Get up here behind the paintings and stuff. I always forget that you can change the color on stuff. I was just looking at this. So it's up here in the corner. So I'm going to change this. Do we want a limestone? I feel like that. I wouldn't mind a blue, honestly. A blue would be nice. I guess it's better than the red. A little bit less noticeable there. Yeah, we'll leave that. So we're gonna start with paints. I'm thinking again, very light, very airy. I don't think I want to go blue. We already have a pretty substantial color on the outside. I'm thinking kind of like a light gray. Got a couple different options here. I'm gonna try. Let's try this one, and then we'll try the shade darker, and we're just gonna see which one we like better out of the two of these. So let's get a layer down of this gray. All right, so that's not bad. And then we're gonna try this one here. This is obviously a bit more white. I think this is more of what I was going with. We're definitely gonna add like some accent walls and things, but yeah, I think that's nice. We're just gonna do this whole wall here. This is gonna take some time, that's for sure, but it's gonna be worth it. Old ugly blue wallpaper has got to go. I mean, we're probably gonna want to. Can we paint behind that? I can't tell. Move this. I mean, we're not gonna want to keep that, are we? All right, technically we do paint behind it, so that's nice. Finish this out here. All right, already looking way more open and inviting. I like it. Now comes the slow and tedious job of doing every other wall in here. So I'll see you guys in a little bit of time. Okay, so she's already looking a lot brighter here. Obviously a little stark right now, but we're gonna fix that. Don't you worry about that. Here in the bedroom, I'm thinking let's go with the slightly darker gray, or maybe, I don't know how dark I want to go. I don't want to go too dark, but you know, a white bedroom isn't gonna look or feel the best. So if we go a little bit darker, let's see how this looks right here. Yeah, this is gonna be nice. This is your haven. This is away from the rest of the home. You don't need it to be super bright and airy and things. This is where you go in to sleep and unwind. I'll be honest, the blue was kind of cool. I don't know if we're maybe going a little bit too basic here. I'm gonna add to it with trinkets and other decorations and things. I mean, the blue, it had some character to it for sure, but we're gonna make this a little bit less in your face, I think. The edges of the window here, gotta make sure you do everything. Satisfying for sure, but again, it takes a really long time to get all this. Let's just start in this back room back here. So this, I mean, honestly looks pretty good to me. It's just kind of a storage area. We've got our little bin here. Technically, I guess we could grab the other bin and we could put this inside so it's not seen from the street. Don't want the HOA getting mad at us, but you know, I feel like nothing in this room, obviously. Laundry room in here, honestly looking pretty good. I like the wood shelving there. We're gonna have to get rid of these, so let's sell both of these. Oop, looks like we missed a little bit. Fix this really quick, just a little touch up. We've got home appliances here. Let's see what kind of colors we can go with. I'm kind of thinking a darker vibe on the appliances since we have, ooh, oh, is that gold? We could add like a touch of gold in here. I don't mind that. Some black and gold kind of to contrast against the white. That's not bad at all. Are these stackables? Do we like this one a little bit better? Dude, there are so many options. I like this one here. So we're gonna, this is our dryer, and then we're also gonna put the washing machine. Let's make sure it's the same one. Those look really nice together. All right, so that's pretty much done there. Now this is where we start to have a bit of fun. This is where we really need to get to work. So definitely gonna get rid of this and honestly everything here. Looks like we missed quite a bit of space here, so we're gonna touch this up really quick. But yeah, I'm thinking, you know, kind of, I wouldn't mind black. I wouldn't mind some marble in there. Maybe some gold accessories wouldn't look bad. Let's see what we're working with here. So in terms, we're looking at appliances. We've got like that's not bad. The Akari, we've got the Brooks oven. Ooh, that's nice. That would look pretty good. A big beefy fridge there. Ooh, look at this though. Okay, yeah, I think I'm gonna add gold. I think some gold and some green in here to go against the white's gonna look really good. So let's keep, I kind of like the old layout of the fridge, and that's kind of cool how it's, what would this be, like a smeg, like an older school style? But we need everything that's going to go with that. So like this crane oven. Do we have anything with like a light gold accent? Or we could even go black and white, and that's going to go with the gold for sure. Then we could add like gold things up on the countertop. Okay, this is looking pretty nice here. So this is our dishwasher. We've got a sink. We've got an oven. And then of course we've got our fridge there. All right, that, I mean, it's interesting. I wish we had a little bit of gold hardware here. The silver hardware doesn't match perfectly, but it's okay. The open cabinets are cool, but I almost wonder if that's just doing a little bit too much. I think if we just do the plain hanging cabinets here, how did they have it before? I think they had it going all the way across. That might be a little high. Let's go with maybe something like this. And then we need a little bread box cabinet like this guy here. We could put this in the middle. I don't know if that's a bread box or what that's supposed to be, but yeah, we'll just go all the way across. Plenty of storage here. It looked good how it was before. Just changing up the style a little bit. All right, that looks nice. I actually might change it up on you. I think I like white a little bit better. It's tough. I feel like it's so dark you lose it with the lighter wood. Would we like that better? I feel like it matches the fridge better. I can't tell. Hold on. Let me see flooring, because I do want to change up the flooring. That's going to make a big difference. I kind of want to go with maybe something like this. Something to lighten it up a bit. I'm just going to put a bunch of this down so we can get a feel for it. Sometimes it's hard to get a mental visual unless you have it down. Oh, something like this might be a little bit better. Like I'm also tempted to go with the gray or something, but I don't want it to be too boring monotone. Yeah, no, that gray would not look good there. I feel like the first stuff that we had. Let's just get everything out of the way so we don't end up missing anything. I kind of liked the vibe that we had, but we're gonna do all new furniture, of course, anyway. So let's just sell everything on the walls, everything here. I actually don't mind that, so we're gonna keep that for now. But old dirty shoes and stuff can go. The dead plants can go. The shoes, the table, the everything. That way we could see everything. It looks like we definitely have a bit more to work on with the paint, but that's okay. Make sure we get all this old wallpaper off, and now we have free reign to be able to put down all these tiles. We could do 3 at a time and make things move a little bit quicker. Definitely in need of some of those upgrades, dude. This is it's a tedious process, but putting in floors, of course, is. I would imagine. I've never done it myself, but it looks, you know, you gotta slot everything in together. I think it's a bit easier here, but could always improve with some new skill points and stuff. But bam, all right, there We have it. Sell all these. Let's get the last couple pieces here. And that is our living room. All right, things look totally different, but I'm loving it so far. This is good. I think I'm gonna stick with the black. We already committed. It's gonna be fine. For future reference, our job is probably gonna be a lot easier if we just sell everything first and then, you know, do the other stuff later. Okay, this looks good. Yeah, we should have just sold everything right off the bat, but we finally have a nice solid baseline to work with here. Let's get rid of this front door. That's got to go. Let me see what we can do for this. Doors. You know, we may have made a mistake because, again, we don't have the ability to tear down anything like brick or anything like that. This one fits. Okay, perfect. Well, let's see what kind of colors we're working with. I feel like a white front door. Just keep it nice and traditional. All right, bam. There it is. Beautiful. Pretty traditional couch here. Looks good. I wouldn't mind bringing in a little bit of the gold. So, ooh, here's a little gold coffee table. This is a pretty small space, so we're gonna have to be careful with the size of things that we're going for. That's a pretty big table. If we could maybe find something a little bit smaller, but I like that. Again, I want the gold. This is interesting, but it's also pretty big. I think it's a little bit too much gold. I don't want to be gaudy gold, but I do like having a little bit of gold in there. There's some really interesting pieces of furniture in this game now. Oh, that's nice. That's going to end up being pretty big, though. Okay, we're limited on options here. That's not bad. I mean, that is funky. I'm down for it. This is a bit too traditional, so we're going to go with funky. It kind of matches the couch. Honestly, that looks pretty good together. What is this? A little storage tray. You could put your controller in there. That's actually kind of nice. Let's flip that around so you have access. Gonna look at some floor decor here. I like the shape of this rug. I don't know if I want like zebras and stuff on it though. There's a lot of, ooh, see, this is nice. All right, do we have something just not crazy? That's a little bit too small. I guess we could go with a circle. Do we have just like a green? Maybe. I like it. We're gonna go with green. So let's get this guy centered just like that. Definitely gonna be going with a TV mounted to the wall. We've got our Apple TV remote. Let's open this up and we could put this in there. Nobody's ever gonna even know that's there, but we do. Gonna put a little controller down right there. Looks good. We've got one of those cool setups where you can mount the console behind your TV. I actually saw one of those recently. I kind of want to do it in my living room, but yeah, so the console's nice and hidden out of sight, no cables or anything. I'm thinking we put some sort of a plant right here. The black pot looks nice. We're gonna need something pretty tall here though. Something pretty, ooh, see that's nice right there. All right, beautiful. Could even maybe go with, I think I might like that a little bit better. So let's get rid of this and we're gonna put this guy in here. All right, that looks nice. A little bit big, but honestly, not bad. Do we hate that? We don't hate that. Definitely need something back in this corner over here. So we're going to take a look at tables. Don't have a lot of space to work with, but honestly, something like this isn't terrible. That's green too. That's kind of funky. All right, I like it. We'll go with that. I like the texture of these stools, so we're gonna put some comfy little stools there. Not too bad, just kind of a little breakfast nook. Let's get some small white pots, and we're gonna put some plants around here and in the kitchen. So let's take a look at plants. Gonna be looking at some tiny ones. Maybe like, that's not really all that tiny. That's still pretty big. Maybe kind of a little thing like this. Just looking for little tabletop plants here. Ooh, this'll look nice. All right, let's just go with the white and the, oh, that's very, very large. So we're gonna go a little bit smaller than that. I mean, this is still pretty big. Here we go. This is what I'm looking for. All right, we could put another little plant maybe over here in the corner. I feel like one of these that we saw before is a decent size for that. All right, just gonna add a couple of small touches here. We've got toasters. I guess we could keep that green and gold vibe going. Oh yeah, that looks pretty cool. Let's just look at kitchen accessories. Is there anything else? We could put a little drying rack out there. There are so many different colors and shades and stuff for everything. We're gonna go maybe with this. Put that next to the sink for drying, and then if there's maybe one other thing to fill up some counter space, I mean, we could put a little sponge in the sink. I actually think I like this drying rack a little bit better, so we're gonna go maybe with this. Yeah, get rid of that guy, and we could put this thing out. Okay, don't want to clutter the space too much here, but it looks good with some stuff actually on the counters. Feel like we need stuff stuff. Maybe above the TV. Do we have any like decorational, ornamental, like, I don't know, little plates, little saucers, decorations? Let's look at wall decor. That's what I'm thinking of. Something like this is kind of cool. I'm going to put that up there for right now, but I don't know if that's what we want. Oh, see, stuff like this. That's cool. All right, we've got some little golden birds. We've got a pretty cool looking clock here. We can throw that down. I'm just buying a bunch of stuff and we'll see if it sticks. Ooh, this clock looks even better. That is clean. We even have one with the green needle there. All right, so we're going to get rid of the yellow. We're going to keep the green. That looks good. Maybe put that up above the door. Is that a weird spot for it? I'm not sure. This isn't bad because this kind of ties in the countertop here with the gold and the wood that we've been going with. So we could maybe do something like this. Kind of have two offset there. Let's get those centered with the wall. I don't know. I don't know if I love that thing. I don't know if I love the birds. They're kind of weird, but also kind of cool at the same time. I think we want this with the top of the window. Maybe the top and bottom of the window would look nice. So we'll put them like that. I don't know. It fills the space. I'm not, you know, an expert at interior design, but I do feel like we needed something on the walls here. Definitely want to get rid of this radiator too. I feel like I like these a lot more than the birds. I don't know if this is going to be too much. So let's try maybe mirroring them. Something like that. It's not great, not bad. We're gonna leave it though. I'm gonna do something crazy here, and I hope you guys don't hate it. I'm gonna put some black marble as kind of a little accent piece behind the TV. I really hope this doesn't look stupid, but we're about to find out here. All the way up to the ceiling. I just feel like this room needs something to write home about. I feel like it's pretty boring thus far, and this could be potentially what we're looking for. It's kind of the inverse of our kitchen over here. I think it's too much. I want black, but I don't think we need all that. Maybe we try something like this. I feel like there's just too many textures going on here, but I like the idea of having else on this wall just to be a bit of a statement piece. How do we feel about that? That's not bad. You guys would tell me if this looked awful, right? I don't know if I'm doing too much or not doing enough. Yeah. I'm gonna leave it. I'm not fully set on it, but you know, it adds a little bit of something. I felt like it was a little bit too plain and gray through here. I couldn't find anything I wanted to put on the wall. So we'll keep that for now and we'll think on it. Maybe a fireplace. Is this what we were looking for? Let me throw that there. Let's put this guy centered with the wall. Get this guy back up here. Is that what we were looking for? I don't hate it. We'll keep it. I can't decide if I like that behind the thing or not. It's kind of growing on me. I wish the wall was like jutted out or something. I wish, you know, I want to give it a little bit more dimension. I'm going to delete this because I don't like the way that sits over top of it. So we just lost a light switch. But yeah, it's not bad. It adds a little bit of something. And you know what? Maybe we could, since it's not in the same space, we could just duplicate this guy. And we're going to put this here to give us a little bit more color and a little bit more flavor. Put something on the other side of it. How about bury the figurine? Yeah, that looks nice. So we can place him down right there. Can we change his color? I'm gonna go with the blackberry there. All right, we could put him there. Well, you know, it's looking okay. I really don't hate it. You know, it's a little bit monochrome. It's a little bit more monochrome than I wanted. I feel like we need more little trinkets and more greenery and stuff, but it's not bad. Now here in the bedroom, we're gonna keep it pretty simple. So I'm thinking since we have the darker walls, let's go with a little bit more of like a fluffy, inviting, white, you know, clean bed. So we're gonna look for something like this. Let's see what kind of colors we have. That's not exactly what I'm looking for. We could go with something like that. Do we want it like that or do we want it facing this way? Probably like this, just so it gives us a little bit more space in the room. And we definitely need some sort of a wardrobe in here, something decently sized. Do we want it in white or do we want to change things up? Maybe go with the green again. Dude, this is where it gets really, really hard. The black, I mean, let's stick with the whiter, cleaner look, I guess. And then we could even go, if we could fit a smaller desk in here. It's not a ton of space to work with. This is a really, really small house, but we're gonna try to make it work as best as possible. Got a little desk lamp there that can double as a little reading lamp for your bed. And then if we grab a little office chair, you know, give you a little space to work. We're pretty cramped for room in here, but I guess, you know, that's about as good as we're gonna get. It's awfully dark outside right now, so it's kind of hard to see it, but not too shabby. Last but not least, we've got this bathroom here, a very interesting red and pink color. Man, there's a lot to be said for this. Let's sell this stuff. We're gonna sell the mirror. We're gonna sell the toilet. I guess we can leave the toilet paper holder. Everybody's gonna need that. Let's get rid of all this little stuff here. Definitely gonna be changing up the flooring, the walls. I don't mind that trash can there. All right, let's get rid of all this. I mean, we can keep the tub. We just have to change the stuff around it here. See what we're working with for tiles. I mean, this is pretty sick tile right here. I almost wonder if we should have put that out here. It's actually really... Is it just a thicker version of it? It might just be a thicker version of it. This is pretty cool. Let me see what happens. I kind of like the little line thing that they have going on. Let me go all the way around with the black here to start off. And then could we go with something a little bit lighter above it? We'll take this all the way around. And then maybe we go faded cyan. Do we want like a little bit of blue to tie it back in? I don't want to go too much of a color, but at the same time, I don't want it to be all just monochrome all the way throughout. Oh, I don't know if I love this. I think your boy needs to watch some more HGTV. This is looking a little bit rough. I mean, white is safe. White is clean. It's a bathroom. You don't want to be questioning what you're looking at, what that, little scuff is. Is the paint faded or is it dirty? We're just going to go with the straight up white here. Let's not get too crazy. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Honestly, it might be kind of fun because I'm just kind of going willy-nilly here. I'm obviously not an interior designer. I feel like this isn't awful, but it definitely could be better. What I should do is I should pick an HGTV house or something and just that color palette and that vibe, and we should use it for future houses going forward. I also definitely want to get back into our normal jobs that we had been doing because those kind of help guide you in a direction, a style, and you can just kind of run with it. But all right, so white it is, nice and easy. That looks good, but a little bit boring. It's fine. We're selling this for profit, not for our own, taste. What kind of flooring do we want to go with in the bathroom? Gray tile might be kind of cool. Kind of a concrete vibe. How do we feel about that? That's not terrible. I mean, we could try to go with a brown. No. I know. Let's go with Old Dirty Barn. That looks good. What is that? I'm just going to stick with what we originally started with. Let's not keep buying things. We're wasting all the money in our wallet, and I really hope that we have enough left over to actually keep working and buying houses and stuff. All right, so we've got this. Now we're going to want to get the toilet in here. We got to get a sink vanity in. Bathroom fixtures here. Let's take a look. So this is our toilet option. I'm going to go with the white toilet because we have the black background, so let's definitely keep things nice and bright. Get that guy set up against the wall, nice and centered. So we've got that there. Do we have toilet paper? That's probably going to be an accessories. Love that you can actually put stuff on the holders and stuff. So we've got that there. Let me see what we're working with for sink fixtures. I mean, we've got a floating sink here. I was kind of hoping for a little bit more of a traditional sink, but I guess... something like that isn't terrible. I feel like it doesn't really match the... I don't know what's... I'm gonna get rid of this. Gonna have to patch up the area back behind the tub. I don't think we need a tub. I think unless there's a really cool tub. There's probably some pretty cool tubs if we're being honest. We could put a shower in, but a shower is kind of boring. So maybe we'll go with the tub. Can we get I wouldn't mind carrying the gold over from before. This is a pretty cool tub here. So we'll set this guy up just like this, cover over that tile that doesn't match. All right, we're just going to have to rebuy the tile. Get him back against the wall there. We're going to have to rebuy that tile that we missed. We wasted so much money throughout this, but it's going to be fine. It's this tile right here. So let's grab this, fix that, and then we're going to sell it. This is now matching up with this a little bit better. We could probably Center that with the wall. We've got the little wastebasket under there. Could definitely put a plant in the corner. Wouldn't mind something fairly substantial. So we're going to throw that guy down. And then let's take a look at tall plants here. We'd have cattails. I mean, that's kind of interesting. We definitely need a mirror on the wall. Get that guy centered with the sink. All right, that's there. Ooh, you can actually see the reflection there. That's pretty cool. Okay, I mean, you know, not terrible. I think that might be a wrap. Got a little bedroom back here. This doesn't look too bad. I mean, we could definitely get some like books on the bookshelf. We do stacks of books. You can't do stacks of books, but you can buy all individual covered books, and they've got different colors and everything else. You could change the orientation. So I'm gonna put just a couple books in here. Dude, the amount of detail in this game is just ridiculous. Maybe put like one sideways and then a couple stacked on top of each other, different sizes. I mean, that looks nice. We could spend all day on that. I don't think we're going to get our money back out of that. But yeah, we've got a nice little bedroom there. This is our living room. The sun's starting to come out, so it's looking a bit better. Honestly, it's a little bit brighter and cheerier than I thought. I thought we might have gotten a little bit too boring and monochrome, but I think that was just also partially, you know, being dark outside. You can't get the full lay of the land here, but this looks pretty good. This took us a while. I don't really know what I'm doing. I am absolutely not an expert, but I feel like it's not bad. This is our little blue bungalow here with the broken front porch and the absolute chaos that's in here. So how do we sell? Auction house, here we go. So we purchased it for $46,000. We sold $11,000 worth of items, renovated it for $41,000. We're $75,000 into it. Let's put it up for auction and see what happens. Dylan Colazzo with the $19,000. $19,700. Can I cancel it? Auction fee will be lost. You have to pay a new fee. Let's just sell it then. Okay, confirm it. Beautiful. Made 19 grand. That's what I'm talking about. Hope you guys enjoyed. Dude, there's a lot going on to completely renovate from the ground up, and I mean, that was a small one. If we take a look at some of the other houses available, I mean, they're not massive, but like this one here is 1,300 square feet, whereas the one that we just did was 589, so it's triple the size there. That would take us a really long time. I want to keep working on the emails. I want to keep going through the storyline. There are so many unique houses that you end up seeing, so we're going to hop back into that. We're going to keep unlocking all the things that we need to unlock, and I'm going to see you guys in our next episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll catch you all later. Peace out.